your mic is maybe a bit loud. Okay, first, I think... Yeah, watch out. Okay, I think the first thing, like, can you all hear us properly? Is the sound good? I think it's the first most important question, because it's kind of hard for us to know if it's too loud. First, yeah, I'm gonna remove the music like that. Okay, nice. So, I shouldn't shout too much because like it's gonna destroy your ears. So we are on live on both
Perfect, the
Twitch.
sound is good.
Oh, the sound is good.
We're getting the sound is good. Hello everyone, welcome. We're gonna wait a few minutes before we get going, just so people can come join us in our live. But welcome from our studio here in Frankfurt, Germany.
Is that loud and clear? Perfect. Hi, beautiful. Okay, sound perfect. For me, because I have the monitoring right now, the music is so fucking loud, so I don't know. I don't know for you, but good for you, good for you. Okay.
Perfect, perfect.
Okay, so as I was saying, we are both on stream on Twitch and YouTube, so it's kind of a mess for us to manage both at the same time, but hopefully it's gonna work well, and we will have a lot of fun tonight together. We will be together for like about 1 hour maybe, and yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the best products of 2024 and what's coming ahead in terms of maybe a surprise product. We're going to talk about what we did in the past for events, where you can find us in 2025 coming, and just have a nice conversation with you guys around 3D printing, what we all hear about, our hobbies, stuff that we love to do. So yeah. We're just going to wait a few minutes, I think, before we get started.
I mean, we will do a quick introduction of both of us, of who we are. Like, because I didn't even say it, but we are like Sunlu, the filaments company. And so we are going to do a quick introduction of ourselves, of the company, this kind of thing. And I see some people are already typing exclamation points resin in the chat, because like it's not working right now. We're gonna start later, but tonight we're gonna do a giveaway to give to one person on Twitch, one person on YouTube, some resin of your choice, 10 kilograms per person.
Which is actually really nice. We thought about it and we didn't want to just do a normal giveaway like everyone else did. We thought, why not let the winner choose what type of resin they receive, which I thought was actually, also Nicola thought was actually such a good idea.
Yeah,
so I think it's nice.
Basically what we thought that like, okay, we gathered and we thought like, okay, what resin can we offer people? And we cannot choose. So like you will choose what you prefer, what color you prefer, what type of resin you prefer, and that's it.
So I don't know, I think we should do a little bit of an introduction.
Can you move a bit on the right?
I think we can do a little bit of an introduction of ourselves, because these are two faces you're going to see quite often. Because what we want to do is we want to start streaming regularly, just to have like a community with Sunlu and its customers, people that are interested in 3D printing, that want to get to learn about the 3D printing world. And there we can also build a better relationship with our customers, with the viewers of our videos, and to have better interaction, and then also get to know the company a lot better than just reading from the website. So,
okay, so for a quick interaction. So now, Shets, we don't own Sunlu. We are part of Sunlu. We are working for Sunlu, but we are not the owner of Sunlu. I wish we were, but no, we're not.
I mean, yeah, definitely.
So first, I'm Nicolas. As you can hear, I'm French, and I have a background in engineering, especially in 3D printing, and I 3D print like as a hobby. Do a lot of engineering stuff like this, so I'm kind of the technician of the team.
Yeah, I'm Tomei. Got a background in marketing, so I am more the marketing side of us too. But as you can hear, maybe I'm not sure if you hear it, because I've been living in Germany for around 8 years now. But I'm actually from South Africa, so the other side of the world. So we have very different cultural backgrounds, which I think is going to be great to talk about when we're talking about 3D printing and our interest. Just do the comparison of what I like, what he likes, and maybe also what you guys like.
And and so right now we are in Germany to manage all the stream and to talk to you, to manage basically the everybody in Europe for Sunlu. And we are like a very multicultural team. Like there is people from all over the world. And so it's kind of a small dream team. So to serve you, to answer all the questions. During the live stream, it's going pretty fast for us because it's the first real live stream here. So we're gonna try to catch up with everyone. But if you have any question, we'll try to answer them. And yeah, don't hesitate to ask us anything that you want relating Sunlu, relating the filament, stuff like that. We will try to answer all your questions. I'm sorry if we miss some, but yeah.
So maybe we want to quickly just do a little recap about what we did this past year. What do you think? Good idea?
Yeah.
So I saw a question that someone had asked us if we were the people that streamed at Formnext. I was behind the camera, but I was not the one speaking. We have another amazing colleague that works with us, and he was streaming with the Honey Badgers, which I thought we also might as well say a nice shout out, because one, they were lovely off camera as well on camera. And we just had such a good time with them, collaborating, just talking about general stuff on 3D printing. And just a big shout out to them. A shout out to Ross Grammer, Foxhammer, and The Next Slayer. It was really nice meeting all of them, and also the people that unfortunately I am not mentioning now, but that I got to spoke to, that our colleague Matthew, and hopefully next year you guys will also get to know Nicola. He was unfortunately not this year attending Formnext, but he will definitely be there next year. So if you ever see a really handsome redhead, that's Nicola.
And I will try, we will try also to do more live, on the forum, on the Formnext, for example. We'll try to set up a good stream for you to show you around. It's quite hard to stream when we are not in a fixed setup like that, when we move around, but we'll try to show you around, to show you any convention that we are attending, and that's it. And so I see that, where is Sunlu from? Sunlu is a Chinese company. So just I think everybody know who is Sunlu here, but to be to explain to everyone, Sunlu is a 3D printing company making filament for 3D printing. A lot of different filaments, some resin too, and some 3D printing accessory that we are gonna talk about all around the stream.
Yeah, but we have recently, I don't know if any of you follow us on our social media, but we are finally in Europe. We opened a branch here in Frankfurt, like I mentioned in the beginning of the stream. We are based here in Frankfurt, and we are part of the Frankfurt team. So that's why the time difference in terms of streaming is also going to be more matched to Europe and America. So we're looking forward to that, again, like I mentioned before, have a better connection with you guys and answer your questions on a more personal level.
And no, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to go to the CES this year. We have a lot of, I think we're going to go through it during the stream, all of a calendar of where we're going to be during the year. But no, for now, I don't think it's planned that we are going to go to CES. Maybe Mathieu is going to tell us, but I don't think so. And also any future plan of other printer being produced. For this year, the company is going to focus more on filaments, and especially technical filaments. So maybe in the future, stay tuned. Maybe some new printer, but for now I cannot say anything about it.
Yeah. I actually want to go back to the fact that someone already brought up what events we're going to. So recap of Formnext for the people that were there, the people that were able to join us. As we all know, it's the biggest 3D printing fair in the world. So it was really lovely seeing everyone's faces. Sunlu had an amazing stand if anyone got to see it. It was really, really beautiful. I enjoyed it personally. I'm hoping that everyone else enjoyed it as much as I did and our colleagues. We got to see a lot of different companies, a lot of innovation in the 3D printing world. I wish you could have seen it because it was so nice. I don't know if our viewers can talk about it, but or were there, but it was so great to see the different types of 3D machinery that's coming out, the materials that were coming out. If anyone saw, we saw amazing stands also by companies that we also have a good relationship with, like Anycubic. They also had a really great stand, and for the next year we took a lot of suggestions from people that were at the stand, from our own colleagues, and we have a lot of things that we are going to improve for you guys. So I'm really looking forward to being at the next Formnext.
Yeah, it's like unfortunately for me, I arrived like 1 week too late for the Formnext. But these kind of events are always so nice in industry and 3D printing industry, because you can see like all kind of really funny innovation that are very like.
How is it actually for someone because you are, of course I enjoy 3D printing myself, but on a scale of someone that's extremely enthusiastic, you would be more on that side of it. How is it for someone like you to go to these events? Like, do you go there just to get free stuff, or do you actually go there to
it's always nice to have free stuff. It's always nice to have free stuff.
More information about the different materials or the new innovation that's being released?
Well, what's very always exciting is the new innovation for me. And what's like, I'm young, and even in my short time of being like into 3D printing, into engineering, especially in 3D printing, I can see how fast things are moving, and this is crazy. Like when I was in high school, the 3D printing was still some kind of a niche thing, some kind of a nerd thing, like very flimsy. Like it's moving so fast, and the innovation is so crazy. And even like on desktop 3D printer, it's crazy to see that at every update of a printer, every update of a slicer, there is so many new things. Like, for example, something, well, now it's been around since quite a while, but the organic support, the tree support for a part, like just with an update of a slicer, this specific thing can change your way of 3D printing so much. And so that's why I really like the open source community around 3D printing. And these kind of events are always so nice because there is so many innovation. It's going so quick, and it's very, very exciting.
That's actually great to know, to hear from your side, because going back again to the events that we are going to attend, of course I mentioned already Formnext. So we're looking forward again to the next year, again in Frankfurt, where we are now based, which is a lot easier for us to go to and be with you guys as well. But we're going to be TCT in Detroit, Huntington in the United States. We're going to be at the AM Expo in Switzerland as well in September, I believe. For Spain, European Congress and 3D printing, actually at the same time as TCT. So the people that aren't able to travel all the way to America, we have representatives at the European Expo for 3D printing, which is really great. So people from Europe are still able to get in contact from someone with us. And then we have, of course, other events that we will also be attending to. I'm looking forward to the most, of course, Frankfurt one, and then
it's the biggest one,
if I'm able to go, the Spain and Switzerland one. We do have two, I think, I believe, if I'm not wrong, events that we are going to in France, which of course Nicolas will be going to, as he's a French native, in Paris, and was the second one in Lyon?
Yeah, Paris and Lyon.
So we're looking forward to being able to connect on different regions and different countries as well, which is nice.
And also, I wanted to say something, but I forgot what I wanted to say, so that's nice. What did I wanted to say? Formnext, Lyon. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Sorry. there will almost always be one of us during the event, even either you or me, but always one of us. Will probably be two of the team, so you will be able to meet almost everybody. We'll try to stream, not all the time, but at least make content around it, make video, explain what we see, what we display, this kind of thing.
I think maybe we should actually jump into a few questions, because I do see a lot of questions rolling in, and I don't want to ignore them because I think they are quite interesting. So let's just start with what filament do you prefer when you print?
I mean, the problem is that it's going to be very boring. Like, I'm going to say PLA.
Which color?
But exactly why I like PLA. I like PLA because it's very easy to print. It's cheap. It's like now, like it wasn't really the case in the past, but now it's got very good like mechanical properties. Like it's way enough for lots of application. And since it's one of the most common one, there is so many colors, so many finish, so many like there's glittery.
Speaking about that,
it wasn't planned. What are you gonna do?
Maybe you can show the filament over there. Is the dual color and the rainbow. And we have more here, and these are all my favorites. If you can see, I'm just going to take an example.
That's why I like it.
Look how beautiful this filament looks. It looks so stunning. Like, I love it. This one, it looks great. You can use it for decor at home. You can use it for so many different things, and it's so beautiful. It's the dual silk red gold, I believe. If you guys want to know which one it is, you can find it on our website. But these are so beautiful. And then
you're right. Like,
that was the second one I wanted to show.
It's the Twinkly.
That's the Twinkly. That's my absolute all-time favorite. I think it's so beautiful when it's printed. It prints so well. The finished product, the post-printing process is also so easy.
I mean, there is something with the Twinkly. It's like usually filaments with glitter, like the Galaxy filament, this kind of thing, have a way better finish because the glitter make it look like it's way smoother. We see way more the line with the glitter. That's why I kind of like the glitter. This one is a bad example because it's PETG, it's not PLA, but it's still very nice. It's a glow in the dark.
Someone actually asked what's the cleanup process for the filament after printing?
Depend on the filaments. Like most of the time on the filaments, there is no cleaning process. If the setup of the print was nicely done, there is no setup at all. Like because if the filament is dry enough, for example, you won't have any stringing. So you just take the part and that's it. Yeah. Sometimes you have support to help during the print that you need to remove. For example, like this one, since it's hollow, so it was printed like that, there was support in it that we need to remove because you cannot like print on void. Like that's something that you need to clean. And also there is...
But, just a quick mention, it's not a lot of effort.
No.
So if you think that it's a lot it's like, oh, there's so much effort after the post cleanup, it's really not. It's really, it takes a matter of minutes, sometimes even faster than like a minute. Depending, again, like you mentioned, on the filament, also what you're printing, of course. But for someone like me who's really into it, but I'm not as experienced as someone like Nicolas, very easy.
It depends like of two things. It depends of the quality of the filament, of course. A good quality filament, for example, for the support will go out very easily. It depends of the printer. Some like nice high-level printer will make it way more like smoother to remove, and it depends of basically the setting that you do in your slicer, like the distance between the support and the part, this kind of thing.
I do see someone ask, do we have to dry all our filaments before printing? I also see someone did reply to them as well.
It depends a lot of the... I'm reading like...
From Twitch, by the way. We're reading from Twitch, so people from YouTube, if you confused why.
People on YouTube can see the Twitch chat on the screen, I think. Maybe there is like...
Oh, anyways.
I don't know. Basically, it depends on the filament. Like PLA, for example, is like very resilient. Most of the time, you don't need to dry it, except if it was exposed to a lot of moisture. If it was like in a very wet environment, then you need to dry it. But there is some way more sensitive filaments, like the PA filaments, the nylon one. Those need to be dry almost all of the time. Even during printing, you need to dry them absolutely.
Yeah.
So that depends on the filament. PETG, for example, is a bit more sensitive to humidity than PLA, this kind of thing. But in any case, it's always good to dry your filament. Whatever the filament is, the drier it is, the better the quality will be, the better the finish, the less stringing it will be, this kind of thing. So, yeah.
We also have, what filament do we prefer when we want to print? I don't really understand that question. But I prefer, like, in terms of filament, which one I prefer to use PLA as Nicolas mentioned. It's a little bit boring, the answer, but it works for what I want to print 99% of the time. So my favorite colors, I think you can see maybe by the colors I'm wearing. I like dark colors, so I'm more of a gray and black girly. But PLA is my filament of choice.
I mean, it depends of the application. I love PLA, but for the color, it depend of the application. Yeah. I also like to mess around with some weird filaments, like TPU, this kind of thing, nylon, like or filaments infused with things like wood, like carbon fiber, this kind of thing. I like it because it's funny, basically. What
I do really like is filaments that are matte. Like someone actually mentioned, I think in the stream, if we're going to have more matte filaments available. Hopefully, Sunloo's always trying to create and please the customer in terms of assortment, and we're always looking to provide that to our customers, and this is definitely something that we can look into the future. I'm sure our bosses, the people that are behind the innovation side of things, will definitely see this comment and take a further look in it. I mean, I would, for example, like to see also a lot of more matte
filaments is always filaments. Like it's always looks so good. It's always looks so good. It has such a nice finish, and it always looks so good. And Freddy Wolf is saying that he loves PLA too because and he uses in engineering application, and that was also the case for me in like the past because PLA had such like a bad reputation. Because not a bad reputation. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but like it's viewed as the weak filaments of all, like the not so resistant, like the cheap filament, this kind of thing. But when you have a good PLA, a good quality PLA, it's so nice. It's way, like the mechanical property are way enough for most of the thing. It prints so easily. Like that's what's so nice, and it's cheap.
Maybe going back to matte, because since we just spoke about it, we got a question: how do the Sunloof matte filaments hold up in terms of finish if I were to sand it down after printing?
It depends on the filament. For that reason, I don't like PLA. So, because PLA, and even more on a matte finish, it's like the sanding is very hard. Some filaments are way easier to sand. Some filaments are sand. The PLA is not one of them. Like painting PLA and sanding PLA is a pain. Like it's gonna look messy. It's gonna look white. It's not gonna be nice. And on top of that, if you sand like with a machine or that, it's gonna melt the filament. So it's not really nice.
Yeah.
Some filaments are interesting. Like the ASA filaments, for example, you can, or like the PVB, you can put them in a vapor chamber of alcohol, and it will smooth, like by chemical reaction, it will smooth all the surface, and it will look very nice, very smooth, shiny, which is very nice. And we just talk about filaments like for a long time, but there is one thing that we totally forgot is the resin, like the SLA, the resin printing. And if you want like a very good quality, like very, very detailed print, the resin is just
the way to go.
Amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. And I'm stupid because I didn't bring any resin prints.
I think we might have in the side there, if you quickly go up.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I get it?
get it.
We do have one example, and agreed. I think resin in terms of detail is the better choice. Maybe you can hold it up.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys can see it.
Sorry.
So this was made out of resin. I don't know if you can see the details here. If you can see the details, you can even see his belt, his hammer. You can see his hair, the details on his clothing, and that is something that you unfortunately at the moment are not so easily to find with filaments, but with resin.
Yeah, and like the resin is a different category, because this one, for it, like filament is very easy to print. There is, as we said earlier, there is almost no cleaning. It's nice. The resin is messy. You put resin everywhere. You need to cure it. You need to clean it. But if you are willing to do it, and if you like messing around with this kind of thing, like the results that you got are amazing. Like it looked like molding. Like it's
really
crazy.
In person it looks 10 times better. Like I can't even stress how beautiful the details are in the resin printed.
And for like just like PLA is really hard to sand and to paint. Resin is the opposite. It's very nice to sand and it's very easy to paint. So resin is perfect, for example, for magnets. So like this is like the perfect example. And unless you use a smaller size nozzle, yes and no. Like even 0.15 nozzle is very, like you will be able to achieve like an incredible amount of detail, but it will never reach like a resin print kind of detail.
And we also got there that someone asked if we can paint on the high toughness solid gray resin that we have, which happens to be one of our favorite resin types here. And yes, of course,
you can paint it. It depends also of the model that you are gonna do, but yeah, you can because like, okay, I'm gonna show you. I have an example. So this is made out of high toughness resin. I wouldn't recommend to paint this one for a simple reason is that I don't know if you will be able to see.
Should I put it closer?
It's flexible, basically. It's very flexible. Like this is resin, so this comes out of SLA printer. And so if you paint this one like I'm not sure that the paint would stick to it. But if you print like a normal print, like a solid one like that, then it's like this is the way to go if you want to do magnets, for example, or models. But yeah, the FDM won't, like even with a very small nozzle, it will never reach the quality of a resin. And the problem with a smaller nozzle is that it can clog, which is also kind of annoying. You have to like clean it's
straight
just
up.
But the resin is it's not for everyone. I love it, but it's not for everyone.
Since we've been answering so many questions and we kind of lost track in terms of talking about our highlights, we showed you so many products now, and those products like this right here are all of our Sunlu products. So what we wanted to do is just talk about what products we saw to be the most favorite in terms of you guys, what you guys kept buying, why some stuff were always sold out, which we are so grateful for, because that means that we're doing a good job. But we are looking obviously for the people that mentioned that some things are sold out, such as the I don't know, someone commented that
the
Sunlu, ASA is sold out. Unfortunately, that's because it's such a great product and we're always trying to keep up with the demand, but you guys are demanding so much, which is again such a great thing, because that means we're doing something right. So we will, in the future, we are going to try and work on that. If you have any questions, there's always Sunlu at support@sunlu.com if you guys want to talk to them, or you can always reach out to our different social media teams and they will get to you faster in terms of that.
I'm sorry, I just want to answer all the questions. It's overwhelming. I have all the questions. I want to talk to you and to answer all the questions. Like I'm overwhelmed.
I know.
I don't know what we were talking about anyway. So I see Freddy Wolf. Yeah, you were saying that being like with the resin, you're not limited to thermoplastic, and I definitely agree, which is a good point and a bad point too. It's a very good point because you have like, different kind of polymer, which allow you to use it in different way, to use it like a different application. The problem is like thermoplastic for like is very nice because you can recycle them very easily. It's always the ultimate goal and ultimate project of every maker is to take the filament poop and make them into a spool and reuse them, which is achievable. Technically, we can do it. It's hard to do.
It's a lot of effort.
Technically, you can do it. It's not the case with resin, unfortunately. Once it's cured, it's
maybe
done.
In the future, someone innovates something like that. I hope, because we're all about sustainability. What we're trying to be. I think future for 3D printing is also finding ways to be able to reuse products, like we already do with our filament, the reusable, where I get to...
Oh my God. There is all kind of transition. I swear it's not set up. Like, it's just the transition are amazing. We didn't
we didn't
plan
set up
at all.
But filament connector, we released this year, and we are so grateful that it is something that is doing extremely well, actually, with B2B and B2C customers. Let me show you. Dun, dun, dun.
I should have done a demonstration live.
Little demonstration.
It's okay.
But maybe
so
you want to
this
hold
one,
it?
like, it's like, I think most of you probably already heard of it, but like basically it's a filament connector. So the goal of this is when you have like two almost empty spools, for example, or like you always have leftover spool,
which is annoying.
Which is annoying because you cannot print. You're not sure if you have enough filament to print something, and so just fuse the two filament together, and you have like one spool of more filament. So basically, it's like fairly straightforward. You have some PTFE tube in which
maybe I can put it closer, one of them, so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys are going to see,
video.
But like,
so
it looks like that.
It's a small tube of PTFE. Small. And so basically you put the filaments in it, both your filaments. The machine will fuse it, and so we'll like solder the two filaments together, and then we cut the PTFE tube, and it makes like just one straight filament, which is very nice when you have all kind of.
And which is nice for the people that keep buying it, but then they have to get rid of the few pieces that are left, or
because you never want to throw.
You don't want to throw stuff away.
Like 20 gram.
It's a waste of money, isn't it?
And also, what I really like with connecting spool is that you can only connect spool of the same material, so PLA with PLA, etc., etc. Maybe you can connect PLA with PETG, but I don't really know what would be the point. It would be very weird because you won't print the same. But who knows? Maybe there is some wild ideas with it. But what I really like with it is that the prints that you are going to do will have like some weird color, because it will be like one spool, then another, then another.
I like that idea, actually.
It's like it's weird.
We have a filament that's called Rainbow that in some sense is kind of like this concept, but we have, of course, our rainbow colors. So for the viewer, maybe in the future, I'm not sure if it's possible or not, but if they want to make their own sort of rainbow, which is actually quite cool, I think.
Yeah, it's.
And Sanlu Filament Connector obviously allows you to do that, which is great, isn't it?
And Sebastian is right. Yeah, PLA and PETG bound poorly, and also because they don't have exactly the same fuse point, and like.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know why you would do that, because in your slicer you would have like PLA seating, then PETG. Like, don't do that. But technically, I'm sure there is some kind of application. I don't know what exactly, but I'm sure that there is some kind of application to that.
Someone did comment that PLA and PETG bond poorly. So good. This is a reason for our. That's what I wanted to say. That the fact that someone commented that for us is that what I like about the stream is that we can talk to them, and people can also give us feedback, which is also great for us as a Sanlu community.
That's what I like so much about the stream. Maybe we are talking too fast, by the way. We need to chill.
Yeah, I talk generally fast. since we just talked about one of our top highlights, I think we should move on to another. Maybe you want to introduce
the Sakura Pink.
Sakura Pink. This is my favorite color, typical girl, but it is what it is.
It's like, oh my god, you are like, it reminded me.
I mean,
okay,
I'm so white.
I wanted to answer a question of in the chat that I saw. Where was it again? I forgot. It was on YouTube. K24, I think. Yeah, K24. You were asking earlier about what to do when the nozzle is clogging. And that's a perfect transition to talk about the Sakura Pink. I mean, not the Sakura Pink, the PLA Meta.
The pink.
Which is Sakura Pink.
Which is Sakura
the color.
Pink.
But because that's the problem when you have like a very small nozzle, like the 0.25, 0.15, it's that since the hole is so small, there is a bigger chance of it clogging, so the filaments like not coming out of the nozzle. And there is several solutions to that. Well, once it's clogged, you have to unclog it. So you hit your nozzle, and then you push it, like either with a acupuncture needle or some kind of thing. But if you don't want to clog the nozzle in the first place, that's the ideal thing to do because it's a pain to clean. Then there is several solutions. There is like either you print with a higher temperature, you print with a lower flow rate, so you push, like you print slower basically. You push a bit less filaments in it. That way it will like have less chance of clogging. Or you use a special PLA, which is the PLA Meta here. So I'm gonna show you because I have it in the surprise box behind me.
He has it in the surprise box, which we're talking about later.
So basically, the PLA Meta is like a normal PLA, but with a lower fuse point and with more fluidity when it's printed.
It looks so nice.
It's like,
I love it. I love it.
This. Okay, let me just put
Should
this
I
back
hold
on.
it?
Yeah.
And show them while you talk about it.
So basically, it's a PLA. So it's prints almost like a normal PLA.
I don't know
just
if you can
like
see it.
you print with a lower temperature. So the Benchy, this one I printed it like 2 hours ago, something like that. I just printed it this afternoon. I use 200 degree, I think. So it's even 200 degrees, a bit high compared to what it should be. I could have, there is a bit of stringing. I could have printed with, I think 190. It would have been perfect. So yeah, you print with a lower temperature, it's way more fluid, and so there is way less chance of clogging. You can print also faster. Like if you have a normal 0.4 millimeters nozzle, yeah, you can print faster. So that's the good thing of the PLA Meta.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe.
No, I just saw that Emma spotted me. Indeed, yeah, I'm French. I cannot hide.
I love Emma Walker's comment. I have this pink PLA. I love the color. It's basic PLA or new one.
This one is the new one. Is the PLA Meta. I don't know if there is a basic PLA in Sakura Pink. I think we need to ask Mathieu about it. But
if you want more details, you can reach out. The easiest and fastest way to get a response is like DMing us on Instagram. That is the fastest way. If you want a more detailed and more specific answer than maybe what we are providing you here, then you are more than welcome to reach out on LinkedIn, YouTube. I mean, we are YouTube, but maybe another person answers you. Instagram is the best bet, in my opinion, because yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, sorry, I was messing around with the stream.
Do we want to introduce, since we're talking about our new Sakura Pink, maybe one of our resins that are doing so well? Want to give it to us?
Yeah. So, oh yeah, the resin. I was sorry. I was messing around with the chat. So now you have like the icon on the chat of YouTube and Twitch. So because on the screen there is both chat. I just discovered it. Sorry. So yeah, I was talking earlier about the flexible resin, which is like kind of amazing.
Maybe I can show them even closer.
And so this is the high toughness
resin. How great it looks! Look. look how and it's like a little stress ball. That's how nice this, and it's such good quality. Like it really is good quality, wouldn't you say?
It's very,
I love it. It's my favorite.
It's like, it's so weird. When you have it in the end, it
doesn't feel like resin.
And it's like, it doesn't feel like resin, and you wouldn't think that it's printed.
You would think it's a stress ball, and it's made from something completely different, but
because
it's actually resin.
It have like the kind of memory foam thing effect, and you didn't think that it's printed.
Nicolas makes me angry. I just have to squeeze the stress resin, and I'm relaxed.
Yeah, it's like, and so this is the toughness resin, eye toughness resin. This is not the same color. This is the solid gray. I'm not going to open it because I don't open the bottle.
We don't want to miss. Knowing me, I will miss everywhere.
But yeah, this is
this is what it looks like.
And this one is just on black. Maybe it's a good time to introduce the giveaway. Because as we forgot about the giveaway, but it's in the title of the stream that we are going to do a giveaway.
So what we're going to do is, like, my idea for the giveaway is that we introduce it just before we start the giveaway. We quickly do like a short introduction to that bad boy right here behind us, and then we get started on
the giveaway.
What you guys are here for?
We have kind of like a bullet point of what we want to talk about, and it's a mess. We are not respecting it at all.
You guys are asking so much questions, which is lovely.
Because there is another surprise in the box, so we're going to talk about it also. And yeah, just to answer, I don't know who was asking that. I don't remember, sorry. It was on YouTube. But yeah, the technical sheet. Yeah, it's we're working on it. We would like to add the technical sheet of every filament because it's on the website, because it's like easier for you and for us to print with the right setting and things like that. There is already some technical sheet, but we're going to make it more accessible for everyone. So yeah, that's important.
So before we get started, like Nicolas suggested, we're going to quickly just give you an idea of what the giveaway is like. Introduce, and then you get to win.
Okay.
So, would you like to
the giveaway?
Introduce it?
As we said earlier, the giveaway. Basically, we're gonna give you some resin. Hopefully, it's gonna work. We tried this before the stream. It was working for Twitch. Hopefully, it will work for YouTube too. But basically, we have 2 people, one on YouTube, one on Twitch, will be able to win 10 kilograms of resin each.
Of your choice.
Of your choice, yeah.
So
that's
which is what we wanted you guys to be able to choose what resin you wanted. We didn't want to just slap you with one resin altogether. We thought, why not let the viewer choose what they want to win? So,
and you will choose the color, the type of resin, and the size too.
And the size too.
As long as it's 10 kilograms total.
But 10 kg is quite a lot.
So I don't know if we are starting now, if we're starting later.
We start with this first, and then the last thing we do is the giveaway.
It's going to be pretty quick in the way.
Yeah, it's going to be like 5 minutes.
Let's stay tuned.
So we have new products being released soon. Some of you who attended Formnext and got to really have the preview of something very special, something very new. Him or her. This is our new Filler Dryer E2. We can't give you so much details away because it's going to be released. If you want to know more about it, stay tuned on the 8th of January for our next stream, where we will have our colleague Matthew, who is has more expertise in the product, who will explain the details. But what we do want to mention is 2 great details about it. So
yeah, the difference, main difference between the previous one and the new one, there is 2 main big new thing, and one is very nice. So the first one is that we had a lot of requests about it, and it can finally hold some big spool. Like previously, we can only put 1 kilogram spool in the filament dryer. And now we can put big spool. So I don't remember exactly the dimension. It depends of the filament maker, but I think it's most of depending of the dimension, it's up to 3 kilogram spool. So this is nice because you can put your big spool of sensitive filament in it, leave it there, print directly from the filament dryer. And then the second thing, which
my favorite part of it,
very nice, is that it finally reached 100 degrees Celsius.
100.
So it's hot. It's very hot.
And it's quite fast too.
And so yeah, it dry even faster. And so you can dry even more filaments. You can dry PA filaments even more easily, and like high temperature filaments even more easily. And is it big spool or multiple spool? It's both. It's up to you. Like you can put. I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but either you put like 2 small spool or 1 big spool. It's up to you. It can do both.
We don't want to give too much away again because it's not released just yet, so you can't buy it just yet. But if you stay tuned on the 8th of January, we will have the release day and you can ask all the questions and we have hopefully all the answers that you guys want. But we do have something that we can talk about, and that's also getting released on the same day, and that is...
The PA6?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, the PA6. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. It's your fault. That's why I'm reading the chat, so I'm not focused. So yeah, thank you. Just thank you, 3D Wolf, for the feedback. We always really appreciate the feedback, and we are so glad that you guys like the filament.
It's important to us because
that's what we do.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
So the take it out.
The PA. It's not just a PA6 normal. It's another PA6. So basically,
I can.
For those,
I don't know if you guys will be able to see it so closely, but I will try anyways.
For those who don't know, the PA is what we normally call the nylon. So it's nylon filament. And the 6 is like the different grade, different type of nylon. Like there's 6, 11, and 12, and it's like it have different functionality. And the PA6 is the more like mechanical resistance of all. It's like basically it's the most I don't know why I'm struggling so much. It's the most mechanically resistant of all, like the best strength, this kind of thing. And this one is a bit special because it's not just a PA6, it's a PA6CF. Meaning that you have carbon fiber in it. So that's why, I don't know if we could see on camera earlier.
You can't really see it, but...
it has some kind of a weird texture. Like
it has It's so nice and has a really, in my opinion, a good finish.
Yeah.
I really like it. But
it's like this
Do we have an example?
Maybe this one too. It's like,
I don't know if you can...
Yeah, maybe you can... I mean, you can kind of see that it's not as shiny as a silk one. Like it's kind of... Maybe if you do the focus. Yeah, anyway, I think the best thing is when we will release some pictures, some stuff like that, we will be able to see
and
some
on
more
the 8th, we will have also videos we will display in the live, so you guys can also see more clearly in more high definition for the filler dryer, for example, what it looks like from a close up, and for the new filaments as well, a better view, because unfortunately during a live we're not really able to show you up close, but with the videos that we will add into the stream on the 8th, you will be able to see more closely and get a better idea of how it looks, and then also the finish of printed products like the hammer, for example.
So Alex was asking, no, was it Alex? Yeah, Alex was asking, like not asking, but he was wishing that we use cardboard or MDF as a spool. And the thing is, it's like those spools are made out of. First, they look so cool. Like first, look at that. And we decided not to go to a cardboard or MDF spool for 2 reasons. First, because it makes a lot of dust, which can be like harmful for the print when it's rolled, and also because those spools are reusable. So when you're done with the filament, I'm not gonna do it because otherwise I'm gonna screw the spool. But you can maybe if we have.
We unfortunately don't here, but
we're gonna show you next time. So basically, you can like open the spool, put a refill of it without spool, buy the refill and just put it back, and that's it. And so you don't even have to throw away the spool or like change it, which is the best for the environment is no trash at all.
And that's what Sunlu is trying to do. We are trying to, like the filament connector, find ways that the customer is able to benefit in terms of long-term purchases. For example, that right there, reusing it, the filament connector, reusing different types of filament. That's what we're really trying to strive to aim, is trying to make the customer happy, and find also ways for being more sustainable, because unfortunately 3D printing in terms of sustainability is a little bit more difficult than just recycling plastic bottles. But we are getting there and we are trying. So these are just 2 innovations that our amazing team developed for your benefit. So,
but yeah, like for the spool, it's mainly some personal preference. Like for example, in a filament dryer, plastic spool is way better, and it's roll way better. For an AMS, for example, it's the same plastic spool is rolling way better. It's a different philosophy. There is no perfect solution for any spool, so that's about it. Are we?
Let's get straight to it. Let's do the giveaway. So just a recap of what we're doing. We are going to do a giveaway on Twitch, and we're going to do a giveaway on YouTube. You are able to win 10 kgs worth of resin. The resin is, though, up to your choice. So maybe you want to carry on with...
Hopefully, I'm crossing my finger. Hopefully it's working. I know it's going to work on Twitch. For YouTube, we're going to see. But anyway, no, it's not this one. Some of you guys are gonna go home with some resin tonight, so I'm gonna start. How is it gonna work? It's you are like Cloudbot is gonna speak. Is gonna say that the giveaway is open, and there is a comment which is exclamation points Sunlu resin. Don't type it right away because it's not open yet. And when you will type it in the chat, you will be registered for the giveaway, and we will draw 1 person on Twitch, 1 person on YouTube, and you will win the 10 kilogram resin.
Someone mentioned, can we participate on either platform? Yes, you can participate on YouTube or Twitter. Twitch, I mean.
If you win, good for you.
And someone also comment about, what about filament? Filament will come in the next videos.
Yeah.
So stay tuned we're going to do different giveaways. It's never going to be the same. We're going to try and mix it up, so we never have the same thing more than twice in a row.
And also, I just mentioned very quickly, I'm going to add some more comments, but if you have like in the chat, there is some more comment, like if you want to go to our YouTube or our website, our Twitch or thing like that, you just have to type exclamation point, etc. Like I cannot give them all to you, but like try them and you will have all kind of surprise in the comment. So the giveaway, is it gonna work? Like that. I'm looking. Okay. It's working. It seems to be working. Streamlabs is talking on either Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I freaked out for a second. But yeah, you just type exclamation points Sunlu resin and you are registered. And I saw someone earlier that said that he don't have a resin printer, and so he was giving his chance to someone. If you win and you don't want the resin, just type in the chat. We're gonna draw someone else. It's gonna be better. Good luck, everyone, and
we're gonna leave it for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I think we can continue talking. It's just like registering. I see everyone. Oh my god, I have all your name. Nice. And also for the winner on Twitch, we will contact you directly. Just be sure to have the Whisper open so we can contact you. And on YouTube, since we cannot contact you directly on YouTube, I think, you will need to contact us
on Instagram.
Yeah.
And we already know your YouTube handle by then, so we will keep an eye out on your message, and then we will just discuss with you what you want for as resin, in terms of resin. So I'm excited.
Just watch out when you type in the chat to type like Sunlu resin verified. Like technically, Cloudbot should like answer you like good luck something, and like to verify that you are registered in the giveaway.
Yes,
like,
I see that K24 is.
Yeah.
Okay, they picked up. It picked you up. Okay, perfect.
See, and like Streamlab just said, good luck K24, so you're registered. It's good.
Perfect.
It's good. It's for you. Okay. Okay, nice. Of course, you can do only one entry per person. As we said, you can do one on Twitch, one on YouTube. Like,
I mean, someone asked how we can confirm that it's the YouTube channel. You would have to log into your YouTube channel and send us a screenshot that it is your YouTube channel. We won't just take it if someone says my username is tmay@sunlu.com. It would have to be then you logged in with the screenshot of your YouTube account. Yeah, a screenshot, because then they have to be logged.
Of what?
Of them logged into the YouTube account, because then they have to show that they own.
We're gonna figure out a way. We're gonna figure out a way.
We know what we're doing.
She knows what she's doing. I'm just praying that everything is working. Okay, so
is this an international giveaway? Yes.
Did I put 5 hours of? Oh my god! I think I put a timer of 5 hours.
5 hours of
5 hour giveaway.
No,
anyway, we're gonna
end it.
We're gonna close the entry whenever we want. Just continue.
Just to reiterate, yes.
I should have changed
it is international, and someone says they don't have Instagram. You can contact on LinkedIn, Facebook.
Facebook, they can.
Yes, we have Facebook.
Yeah, but do we have the access to Facebook?
It's Sunlu Facebook.
Yeah.
Of course, we have access.
Okay. Anyway.
But any other form of social media, please. I think LinkedIn would be the best. If you don't have Instagram, then
I just want like an easy access. That's why I was asking, because I don't. Yeah, it would be easier if only YouTube allowed like chat, direct chat. It would be nice. But anyway, they don't, so it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, from YouTube now, is your communication. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe there is a way to communicate directly on YouTube. I don't know how the other people do it, but anyway, on Instagram it's gonna work. For how long is it online? It's been 5 minutes, so I think we can close the entry.
Close it now and see who won.
I see a T added to your entry. Oh my god, you're answering. I think I'm a bit tired. I should go to sleep now. Okay, are we gonna close and draw the people?
I think we should close it.
Anyway, it's not moving, so... Oh, one less people.
One less person.
One less people. 30 people have put their name, so I'm gonna close in 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
Close. Okay, I'm gonna pick the winner. The winner, the 2 winner. Can I do that? And the first winner is on Twitch. I mean, the first is on Twitch. It's Ajimeno Ippo.
Yay!
I mean, it's written on the chat, like Streamlabs just... Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot so that way I won't forget your name. Congratulations, Ajimeno Ippo.
Congratulations, I hope you're still there. We will contact you and you will reach out from either one of us or someone from our communications team or PR team, and they will let you know what's the deal, what's the details, and you let us know what you want.
Okay, now the second one.
Now for YouTube.
How do I do that?
You're welcome.
My god, it's long. How do I do that? It's maybe, can I? Oh, yeah, okay.
You did it already.
Oh, yeah, but it's choose the Twitch again. That's why. I don't want another Twitch. I'm sorry, algorithm. It's choose Twitch
I'm so
again.
sorry.
Okay, so it's Jay on YouTube. Jay?
Jay?
Just Jay?
Just
Jay? Oh, we're gonna manage that. Just a Jay.
Just Jay?
I'm gonna look for it. Where is
we
the
will
entry of Jay?
find...
How did you even manage to have just Jay as a username? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're gonna.
Yeah, just Jay. That's actually cool. I would love to have just T as my YouTube name. T.
I'm just gonna open
Sounds
your.
Pretty cool. Oh.
Tac. I'm just gonna register it. So sorry, I'm not animating while I'm doing that, but I need to be sure that we have the right person.
Yes, Sebastian, we do know there was someone actually with Jay. He won. So we will try and get in touch with JJ. Please.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got your full username.
Us. We would love to give you the 10 kgs of resin. So please get in touch with us. I love your username. I would love to have a username just like that.
Now I got the full username. Okay, yeah, it's not your username, Jay. It's like the nickname of your channel. Okay, got it.
Anyways, so yes, guys, thank you so much for an amazing first live stream. You're gonna see a lot of us, a lot of our faces. You're gonna see some new faces. We're going to have streams with different influencers, people that are influential in the 3D printing world, people that just have an interest in it. So stay tuned. Also stay tuned for different giveaways. Like I mentioned before, we are never going to, well, we're going to try our best. I'm not going to say never, but try our best never to have giveaways where it's the same thing in a row. We're going to try to keep it different. So, because we know the 3D printing community is so vast and people use different types from filament to resin. So we want to be able to give away to those people as well. So yes. And
algorithm, I'm sorry, I messed up about the Twitch, so I'm gonna do what I can do for it. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how it choose twice Twitch. It's okay. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do. Maybe not 10 kilogram, but we're gonna see. So what's coming next?
So what's coming next is, like I mentioned, on the 8th of January, we're going to have the release for the new filament dryer, which we are super excited about. You're going to learn everything you need to know about the new products as well in terms of the new filament, the filament dryer. We're going to have different streams on different topics, so it's going to be fun. I am excited to talk to you guys all the time and have a great relationship with you guys.
And if you have, like, okay, we talk a lot, like we try to answer your question. We talk a lot about like the filament, the technicality of it, a bit of more about resin. We just received a new big resin printer, so we are excited to try it.
Yes.
And maybe we're going to talk a bit more about resin in the coming stream. But if you have any suggestion of stream that you want to see, suggestion of content that you want to see, please feel free to tell us, and we will see what we can do. Because as Temi said, we are going to do like a live stream every 2 weeks, but we maybe are going to do some other live stream, some other smaller, chiller live stream about something else.
Just talks about 3D printing, just conversations.
Like anything, we're gonna.
So suggestions are always welcome. Yeah, like you mentioned.
Maybe we're gonna make some like maker stream where we're gonna actually build stuff.
Which is going to be fun, I think, as well.
Which could be nice, yeah.
And you guys are more than welcome to join us. Tell us if we're putting parts wrong together, painting wrong, or doing something right, which I hope we are always doing. So yes.
And thank you, Mathieu, also for staying with us in the chat to manage YouTube.
If you guys don't know, Matthew is the one that's going to be there on the 8th. He is the one that's in the comment section with the comments that we are not able to reply to. He is there always supporting us, and you will see a face to the name on the 8th of January. Actually, you have already seen a face to the name. He was in the stream for Formnext, but you will see him more in the coming streams ahead.
And yeah, a little insight about the 3D printing approach for beginner would be nice. Yeah, we can do something about like the how to do your first print, this kind of thing. It could be very interesting.
Emma, you did ask if you have we open to new partnerships, and in terms of collaborating with different people, of course we are. You just need to shout out to our social medias because our PR team runs that, so they are always looking forward to getting in contact with new collaborators, people that are in the field, people that are just interested in 3D printing. So give them a shout and they will get right back at you. And
yeah, Jay, contact us on Instagram.
Jay replied, he will.
Okay, you replied. Great. Will do, thank you.
Perfect.
Do you have one you don't have to on Twitch, because Twitch is better than YouTube, so we can contact you directly. Just open your Whisper, otherwise we cannot contact you on Twitch.
And please subscribe, because
please
if you want to see this face
and follow
and this face all the time, we're here.
Please subscribe. I didn't thanks the follow, because I don't have the follow on, I don't have the activity on YouTube. I only have it on Twitch, so I don't want to make anyone jealous. But thank you all the follow on Twitch and YouTube. I cannot see you, unfortunately. Thank you all for your follow, and hopefully we will see you in the next stream. We will try to improve the thing, to make it like even more professional, to add some stuff. But hopefully it was nice. The sound was nice.
Yeah, for our first stream, I think we did a good job.
And that's it.
That's it.
Have
from our
night.
side. Have a great night and a weekend, and have a great Christmas.
Oh yeah,
and a New
Merry
Year.
Christmas.
We are not going to unfortunately see
Christmas.
you before that, but we hope you have, if you're celebrating Christmas, a great Christmas. If you're celebrating New Year's in Germany, Silvester. Yes.
Basically, see you on the 8th.
See you on the 8th.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
See you.
Ciao.